Alright guys, so back for another Dokkan battle video. So today, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the World Tournament. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna do two videos here, I think, right? I want to show both of the two teams that I feel like are very, very good for the World Tournament. At least if you're trying to go super, super high like I am. So here's the squad that I think it feels the best right now to me. I'll explain why in a second. The other team that I toy around with is this one right here. I'm probably going to do a video on each team. So I don't want to waste too much time because I'm still trying to get a good rank here. I'm not really doing too great in this World Tournament, honestly. I'm struggling. I don't know. I just got a lot on my mind and stuff. Not really able to focus as well as I'd like. I've been moving a little bit slower than I have on past World Tournaments. Like, I feel like I'm probably going to struggle to even hit top 100, really. But, I mean, it's still going to get me a decent amount of orbs, which is, of course, the main reason that I do this. So, I like using this team. This is an enhanced transformation team. The reason I like using this team is because it's ridiculously easy for all of these units to super attack. They're all built as AoE units for the World Tournament, so they just super attack, like, pretty much on command. Now, if you guys noticed right there, I used the King Yama and an Icarus. Now, the reason that I think this team is now probably a little bit faster than that other team, which would center around two Dragon Ball Z Brolys, whereas here, you know, I have two Dragon Ball Super Brolys, right? The reason is because, like, I don't know if it's a glitch or what. Like, if it's something that's going to be fixed, like, we don't know, but there was a change in the recent update for JP Dokkan where previously you could use, like, a double King Yama, and that would give you 100% damage reduction for that turn. So, like, you wouldn't be able to take damage, which is great for the World Tournament. Now, I don't know, maybe some people out there have, like, 2,000 Ghost Ushers or something like that, but I never have. I'm going to try and, like, really grind, I think, the Janemba event and, like, try and get it done, because the Janemba event will drop either a King Yama or a Ghost Usher. So those are obviously the two things that I need, right? Like, you know, basically grinding the World Tournament. So I'm probably going to try and grind that Janemba event at some point. It's, because there's 3 stages to the Janemba event. The first one drops either a King Yama or a Ghost Usher, so I'm probably just going to have to, you know, bite the bullet and just grind that like crazy to get, like, lots of Ghost Ushers, because obviously there's nothing better than Ghost Ushers, right? Just pop a Ghost Usher, you don't have to get worried about getting hit, but again, I just don't have 2,000 Ghost Ushers to go through an entire World Tournament. I never have, I never do. Like, I don't even use Ghost Ushers, like, when I'm not doing the World Tournament, basically. Like almost never. Like, a few times, like, every once in a while, like, a Legendary Goku event run or a Super Battle Road run. If it's, like, a super, super difficult one, right? Like, sure, I'll pop a Ghost Usher here or there, but I don't really use them that much. So, see, again, this is sort of the new reality here, is an Icarus and a King Yama, because you can't stack the same item, but you can use multiple items together, right? And again, I could use a Ghost Usher, but I really am only using Ghost Ushers right now. If it's like a full SCR team or something like that, I probably will go for a Ghost Usher, because that's probably the one weakness with this team right here, is that it's mainly physical type units, right? You do have the AGL Final Form Frieza, but, you know, like 2 Dragon Ball Super Brolys, or maybe like 2 LR Cells or whatever, and then also Second Form Frieza, who I'm using as a leader. The reason I'm using Frieza as a leader, by the way, is because he is a leader, like a leader for the Enhanced Transformation team, and that's basically all of the AoE units I'm using are Enhanced Transformation units, because I'm really trying to maximize my team, and not really have, like, empty slots for characters, right? Like, you know, the other team I like to use with Turles as the leader, like, there's 2 AoEs you can kind of slide in that last spot, like either LR Cell or SCR Fat Boo, and it's like neither of them are really, they're not on the same level as, like, Dragon Ball Super Broly, or, what's his name? The World Tournament, damn, I'm not going to be able to focus as well during this video. But this is what I'm talking about. I just can't focus right now. Dragon Ball Super Broly or whoever else I was talking about. I don't even remember. I completely lost my train of thought. I'm gone. Well, at least we're kind of like, we're steamrolling through here. So, you know, again, I want to maximize, like, all the slots, like, of the team, right? I don't want, like, a wasted unit that's just going to be doing nothing there. So one reason this team is able to move super fast is, even though we might go, like, most teams have, like, an SCR AoE, right? Like, LR Broly is on a lot of teams and stuff like that. but like I have so many AoEs on the team that, like, you know, even if the first one doesn't take him out, then the second one likely will. And it's very, very like rare. The only rotation I'm not gonna have multiple AoEs would be if we got both Jacko and Chaozu in the same rotation, which again is just not something you're gonna have happen very often at all, right? And then here we go, boom. But, you know, this is a bonus stage. The bonus stage enemies are obviously significantly weaker than when you face, like, actual, like, enemy teams and stuff like that, right? So, like, LR Cell should be able to pretty easily clear this. I figure what I'll probably do is we're going to do, I think, 2 runs through the World Tournament in this video. And then after that, I'm going to do a video, again, with, you know, more of, like, a Turles movie boss team. And then using SCR LR Broly. And then we'll kind of, like, go through, like, you know, a video going through 2 runs with that one, and then a video going through 2 runs with this one, right? I mean, it's going to be... It's hard to just, like, directly compare, like, the times of the videos, because, like, you know, I'm explaining stuff, you know, I just can't move as fast as I can, like, if I wasn't talking, like, while talking and recording this, right? Like, that's another thing to keep in mind, but... Really, the big reason why I feel like this team is actually a little bit faster now. Last World Tournament, I felt like this transformation boost team was not as fast as that Broly team. Well, the big difference, of course, is the damage reduction item glitch, or whatever exactly it is. Because that LR Broly team, LR Broly is just so bad with Ki in the World Tournament that, like, you know, you're gonna need lots of key up items. I mean, we haven't had to use a single key up item throughout this entire run of the World Tournament, right? Like, we're just kind of, like, cruising along. We're breezing along here, right? Whereas, you know, with the SCR LR Broly team, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to be spamming quite a lot of key up items to get those LR Brolys or super attacks. Okay, so several units were able to survive here, but again, it's not really going to be too much an issue because we'll be able to easily finish them off right here. But, you know, if we don't get lucky with crits, that can happen. I guess if we do have a rotation of second form Frieza and final form Frieza, this can also happen because they obviously are not able to hit as hard as the 2 Dragon Ball Super Broly units we've got on the team, as well as LR Cell. I also have found that I prefer Dragon Ball Super Broly a little bit to LR Cell, just because LR Cell gets extra ki to super attack based upon how many enemies there are, whereas Broly just gets ki at the start of turn, right? So it's one of those things where, like, if I just have Broly on, like, you know, a second turn where only, like, 1 enemy survived or something like that, Broly can still super attack very, very easily, whereas, you know, LR Cell, if it's, like, you know, the second turn in the fight, and there's, like, 1 enemy left or 2 enemies left or something like that, it's not easy for him to super attack, like, as easily in that manner, right? So, that is the reason why I go with 2 Dragon Ball Super Brolys. The good news is, it's never difficult to find a friend. LR Cell, Dragon Ball Z Broly, or Dragon Ball Super Broly, all of them seem to be readily available throughout the entire World Tournament, which is obviously very, very helpful. Because we're in the prelims, we definitely want to make sure to keep Chaozu on rotation here, because we have 3 fights. Honestly, I could say this, without a shadow of a doubt, the World Tournament would be far less tedious, like, just thousands of times less tedious, if the preliminaries was just 1 opponent. Like, this is what makes it unbearable to me, is this fight right here, because, like, you have to account for the fact that in this fight, you know, you have to fight 3 different fights, right? Like, it just makes it way too annoying. Like, if they could get rid of, like, the map movement and it's just, like, consecutive fights, or they get rid of the prelims, which is 3 fights, and make it 1 or something, like, I just feel like even I am, like, just so burned out on this. Like, you know, the orbs are nice. I absolutely love getting as many orbs as possible. You know, I have over 350 rainbow units now, and I'm gonna be, you know, get enough orbs to rainbow, like, you know, 20 more units or something like that after this World Tournament. And I still have enough orbs to rainbow, like, 40 units right now in my box anyway. So, like, you know, accounting all of my orbs, I've got, like, over 400 rainbow units. So, like, that's cool, but, you know, even I'm starting to slow down on these World Tournaments a little bit. Like I'm having my focusing issues, you know, for this World Tournament specifically, but, yeah, okay, we're good. Sometimes, like, see, it all begins to blend together. Like, I'm, like, my eyes, like, glaze over. Like, I'm staring at Chaozu, and I'm like, wait a minute, like, am I good on this turn? Do I have to use the damage reduction items? Even though I'm staring at Chaozu, I see him there, but it's just like, you know, like days straight of doing this. It's brutal. Like next world, like I might. I mean, I just am starting to have so many orbs now. I'm not even really rainbowing as many units as orbs I'm taking in. So, like, I might, like, next World Tournament just scale it down and then just get enough, like, copies to rainbow the reward card, but not actually, like, go for the crazy orb prizes. Because I think in order to rainbow the card, I think you have to be top 2,000, I think. I can actually quickly double check this. Okay, and this is going to be an easy win right here. See, like, it's just so, like, we hopped in here, boom, get the orbs, and we're going through. Like, you guys are going to see, like, using the LR Broly team, it's like, okay, well, we're going to have to use key, and then, like, you know, you're going to have to use a lot of items. This team is just far less item reliant, which I find to be just very, very helpful, right? And then, again, because of the fact that now that you can't stack 2 items, so, like, I can't use, like, a double King Yama, unfortunately. Like, I'm in a position where I can't have as many key items, really, like, using the LR Broly team, because I like to have a Ghost Usher on hand just in case, like, the rotation is really bad. Like, sometimes, if, like, multiple enemies are going to attack right at the start, and, like, you know, a King Yama and an Icarus, like, I think... I have died this World Tournament. I think it was... I had second form Frieza in the first slot, and I think he got super attacked by an SCR unit. And then even though we had a King Yama and an Icarus active, I still died. I think that's what happened. But it's just, you know, again, it could be rough. So, okay, let me see here. So, yeah, okay, in order to rainbow the unit, you just got to get top 2,000, which is just, I mean, that's so easy. Top 2,000 is like a joke compared to what it takes to get to, like, you know, like top 30 and stuff like that. Like, it's... 1/4 of the amount of grinding, or probably even less than that. It's just so easy. So, like, top 2,000 is definitely doable. The other thing, too, though, why I, like, really struggle hard to get, like, you know, like, top 50 and stuff like that is all of the extra guaranteed SSR tickets that you get, man. Because you guys know I'm still chasing LR Piccolo. You know, I do, like, 10 summons per World Tournament on that banner. And, you know, so... I've probably done over 100 summons on that banner or something like that, and since I've last pulled LR Piccolo, like, and, like, you know, it's just, that's a consequence of me starting my JP account a little bit later, I guess. Like, that's really the only, like, negative, is that, like, those World Tournament LRs who used to be super easy just from, like, local rewards, well, now they're on that World Tournament banner, and it's super tough to pull them because you barely get any tickets to summon on that banner, right? So, I don't know. I mean, I would spend, you know, like, all 8,000 of my red coins or whatever just to grab those last couple of Piccolos that I need. You know, I don't understand why Piccolo can't be a coin unit. Like, you know, like, come on. Like Dokkan would want people dumb enough to use, like, those gacha coins to get, like, LR Piccolo and stuff like that. So they really should make him available. Like, you know, obviously only, like, a whale or something like me would probably actually do that, but it's like, Dokkan, give your boy the option at least. And then remember, the other thing with LR Cell here is you do have to make sure you're getting under 18 key, because LR Cell is an AoE only on his 12 key super attack. That's the other reason I like bringing Dragon Ball Super Broly, is I can just grab as many orbs as I can. Like, the point is, I'm trying, like, with this, I found with this team, it's the easiest to go into autopilot mode. Like, I don't have to put, like, as much focus into it, and I can still move quickly. Whereas, like, with, you know, LR Broly, like there's just a lot of maneuvering you're gonna have to do, which makes it a real pain, right? So, okay, we're about to finish off, and then, again, I'm gonna do a second video going through with the SCR LR Broly team. You guys can let me know which one you think moves a little bit better. Again, like, just with the items I have, you know, if I was able to bring 2 + 3 key items, you know, it just would work a lot better for the prelims, where, you know, you would need that many key up items. But again, like, you know, that's the other thing too. Like, changing items every single preliminary, like, that's time I'm wasting. Like, you know, literally last tournament, I hit the threshold for top 30, and I was just like, I was like 1 match in front of the guy who was like 31 or something like that. Like, it was that damn close. So, like, any, like, seconds wasted, potentially, that's a loss of a lot of orbs. Okay, so we're in the finals here, and we got the double FRIEZA rotation, so there's a very high chance that at least some of these guys are going to survive. Well, I don't know, probably SCR Cell, I would think has a high chance of surviving, or even this transforming FRIEZA right here. These type disadvantage units, like, you know, unless we get some crits or something like that, they probably would survive. This FRIEZA also does have that ability to seal, by the way, but that is not something that should be relied upon or even thought of at all. Like, that's you can't, it's a % chance to seal. That's not, like, that's not anything. All right, so LR Cell, that friend Trash FRIEZA, and Transforming FRIEZA did indeed survive. They're all stunned, though, so you guys can get out of here. Okay, so this will finish it up. Again, there was the Transformation Boost team. Right now, for me, this is the team that I've been using mainly. You know, I did a couple runs with the LR Broly team at the start, and I was like, yeah, this... I don't know. Like, I rotate back and forth, but this Transformation Boost team is one I'm a majority using. It just feels way quicker. So, all right, we're going to finish up here. Next video, we're going to go ahead and rock the SCR LR Broly team. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.